Okay, hello all and welcome to the return of MB
A grand
Uh,
return.
uh, the grand return, yeah. I'm Captain Lust, community relations and public relations at Tailworld Entertainment. I'm joined by E-Man, makes funny YouTube videos.
Yes, hi there. It's an
How's
honor
it
to be
going,
back
E-Man?
here, Lust.
E-Man, it's
Very
been a long
excited.
time. I missed you.
It's been too long. We've been on hiatus,
I
but
missed you. I missed streaming. I missed the whole thing.
yes, I did too. This is where I started. Really, this is where I started my streaming, and it's glad to be back doing it.
Exactly, back at grassroots level. We got a few changes to our interface. Uh, Kind of for technical reasons though, because like, you want to freshen it up. We're back. We're doing different things.
Yes.
We are doing the ECS now. This is our first ECS game, European Championship Series, a lovely tournament run by, oh, this is important. Well, Scar, Deacon, think of the main runners of the
Prominent
tournament.
warband community figures,
Oh
basically.
God, yeah.
Yes.
And they're doing a nice job. And we've got the first game is going to be Heroes versus Galatasaray. It's actually going to be a double stream tonight though. After Heroes versus Galatasaray, it's going to be Renegades versus Saracens. These are both winners matches. Heroes versus Galatasaray is the winners match of Group
We
D.
ain't streaming losers today.
Not today, but we'll do tomorrow, I think. Um, but yeah, the winner of this match goes through first in the group, straight through to the knockout stage. Could be an interesting game, I think. I think most people probably say God of Istiniar got this. They got a lot of history behind them.
I
They're
recall a
very
few of these guys. I remember their names. I
yeah.
remember
Well,
Heroes
IG.
as being very gung ho. Gung ho.
Oh yeah, Heroes are a very reckless team. Very passionate, I think, is the best way to put it.
And
But
yes, the winner advances to the bracket stages, but the loser's not knocked out fully, right?
no, the loser will face off against the winner of the losers match in their group, which is going to be either defenders of one Wookiee or Kulwa.
Cool,
Kurwa is
what?
a kurwa. It's like a Polish swear word basically, but it actually means
Really?
it
What's
means
it
yeah. But the
mean? I
actual
always like learning new words, especially ones that.
but the actual like the me it's like their actual name is something like it's knights unicorns riding on something like that. It's some stupid name, but they've
Knights riding
basically
on unicorns. I love it.
yeah something like that. But they fitted it so it like makes kurwa, which is a Polish swear word.
A little vulgar, but
We can handle that.
we can handle it on the Warrant stream.
Yeah, if it's not English, it's all clean. We don't like to swear in English. We like to keep this a family
Yes,
product, family entertainment product. Yeah, it's fine.
unless you are multilingual, in which case it will get dirty.
Yeah, very dirty. Don't show this. Don't show this to your Polish children. Definitely not. Reckless move.
I am curious what the word means, but you can tell me later.
Let's you. Yeah, we'll have a lucky guess. They're saying it in chat right now. Um,
Both teams
both
seem to be congregated here.
they're in the server. They're ready. Yeah,
They're
we got some
itching to go. We're gonna get this.
good lineups from both sides. It's gonna be hype. The first map, as you can see, is gonna be Fort of Honor, Rodox versus Swadia. We've seen some pretty good games on Fort of Honor over our past streams back in the WNL.
This is honestly one of my favorite maps because it's
It's
close
great. It's so
quarters.
intense. Yeah, yeah. People just get straight into it. They get stuck in.
Yes, but much hype. Grand return of MBTV. We've been gone for so long, folks. I
Yeah,
hope
it's
you
it's nice
remember our
to be back.
voices.
I certainly remember your chat comments,
Yes.
Mr. Sphere and Zebra. We love you guys.
Who do we
And
have?
obviously you can
Who's
tweet me throughout the games at Captain Lust. Remember to hashtag ECS 2013. There is some conference going on in Sweden or something like that, and it's got ECS 2013 as a hashtag, but we can stomp those nerds out of the water, I think.
yes? Our hashtag is way more prominent and more important. Please tweet us. Remember, Captain Lust has a hard on for tweets. I do too a little, and so important tweets will get mentioned on stream.
Yeah, Eman's is a little, but mine's very big.
Yes, I only
Exceptionally
have
big.
but a chode for it, but we got this.
This was a family stream.
Yes, yes, let's keep it PG. I'm sorry, but yes, more incentive for you guys to stream. If you give us a good, a good tweet. If you give us a good tweet, we'll mention it.
Yeah, we'll mention a good tweet. If you give us a rubbish tweet, we'll probably just ignore
No,
it.
no.
We don't care
You
for
gotta
rubbish
sing
tweets.
beautifully like a canary, not some rubbish tweet.
That's quite poetic 'cause it's like a canary and it's tweet. It's like ties in. It's lovely. Just a little link.
Yes. And
You still got it, man. You still got the talent.
thank you, thank you. I connect through humor. I was a very awkward teenager and an awkward child, and so humor
Oh, we
was
don't
my
need to hear your
outlet.
life story, man. Come on,
No,
ball
that
it
was
up.
it. That was the
Save
TLDR,
it.
brother.
Save it for
That
the
was it.
string. Save it for the
Just
string.
two
We don't want to hear about
lines.
it.
Maybe people want to know. I'm sure there's awkward people out there listening to this. If you're a
He can connect
gamer,
to
you're
you.
probably a tiny bit awkward, but that's cool. That is cool. We could connect
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
cool. You can be a bit awkward.
Are there any prominent figures for this team since you know these guys? My Yank knowledge is only so vast.
Well, heroes. I mean, I've not been too in touch with the scene since WNL, but heroes. Shock is always brutal. Rafkin is a nasty ass horseman who does crazy stuff. Alexander does nasty things too. But really, their star player is Denor.
Denor.
Left the game incidentally. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But Denor is like a brutal infantryman who can cut through anyone in the scene when he's playing well. But IG, we've got pretty much everyone's really solid. It's hard to pick them out. There's one name I don't recognize, which is Rempika. I don't know if that's someone's changed the name or if it's a new player. So I'm interested by that. Don't know who Rempika is. Rempika.
So who comes in here being the favorite team?
I think IG's the favorite team. Now they got like Crazy Boy and Corey.
Crazy
Uh,
boy.
Crazy Boy, yeah, very controversial figure in the scene, and most people should know. He's been in and out of quite a few teams in his time. Had his fair few arguments and little tiffs, but a good guy.
Oh, I've
Nice chap.
seen I've seen some heated arguments on the Guildhall forums before.
Oh God, yeah. Well, what would be forums without
People
arguments?
people take Warband very seriously.
Count myself among a serious taker of Warband. Unfortunately, we won't be bringing the correct faces for the players, which is a bit of a shame for us. But we're working on making it look a bit prettier and sorting out a few of these bugs. You will
Yes.
notice there's issue you can't see that yet actually, but yeah, there's a new interface which you'll see when we go into the game. Hope you enjoy it and find pleasure in the new graphics and things.
Married by yours truly, Captain Lust here.
God, yeah, I've been slaving away on Photoshop for days, weeks, been
The
planning this
best
return.
European Photoshopper around.
Top 10 at least. Went back to the layer, worked on the graphics, got everything ready for this return. Coming back with a bang.
Yes, and we do hope to add some more features in future streams. We're just getting right back into it for our first MBTV return.
Yeah, just want to start, getting notch on the bedpost, getting matches going, up on the board, up on the MBTV Replay YouTube channel. Where you can watch all our VODs, get tweeting, get moving.
Ensuring that we still got it in us, getting the basics just right.
Let's talk a little bit about the map and factions coming up here. We've got it's Heroes versus not Heroes. Well, it's obviously Heroes versus Istiniar, but we've got Rodox versus Swadia. I think on a map like this, Rodox got
Crossbow
an
fights.
advantage. It's crossbow fights, but I think Rodox have the advantage because I mean, really Cav is of limited value here. Obviously, you can do some brutal stuff with Cav on pretty much any map going, but we're going to see big infantry fights here. I think I'm expecting teams to be taking 4 infantry a lot of the time, and Rodox infantry is just a lot better than Swadia infantry. There's no way of getting around that. Military cleavers are brutal weapons, and they just have better stats and everything.
And them
Rodox shields better than
shields.
Swadia shields, yeah. So I think Rodox have a bit of an advantage here, which is going to be good for heroes because they're going to start with a good faction. Hopefully, try and get their points here, get a bit of a psychological advantage.
A question: the format of this tournament is it 10 on 10?
No,
Or
it's only
how
on
many
eight.
men are fielded?
Anyway, the teams are just sort of I don't know, they're not quite ready yet. I don't know what's going on exactly. I think IG trying to get it going. Heroes just sorting this stuff out. That's fine. We can wait for a little bit.
That is fine.
Heroes got a lot of players in the server. I think they got quite a big roster going for this. Both teams seem very active at the moment, and both teams actually in the last week beat their opponents. Obviously, known as the winners match.
Yes.
Guard of Istiniar got 11-5 against Kurwa, and Kurwa were like the sort of one of the strongest teams in their qualifiers. They did really well. They stormed their qualifying, and they're sort of a strong team overall. They're made up of like sort of Sotomasu and his kind of whole crowd of interesting characters, shall we say?
Oh, Soto Mersu's on that team? I know that gentleman.
Yeah, most people do in the scene. He's a known chap. Yeah, so Mercer and like Trebron, also a very lively character. I think they
They
got
didn't
K2 in there
fare
as
very
well.
well against IG though.
Against IG, they didn't know they got lost 11-5, but it's just not terrible. Heroes did pretty well too. They got 10-6 against defenders of one Wookiee. And one Wookiee not a bad side either, but um, also perhaps not the strongest.
10 and 16. That seems rather close. Where do they lose it?
They lost it. I'll tell you that right now. I think they lost it on, or they either, well, Heroes won it, but I think Heroes did the best on the. Actually, no, they did the same on both maps. They won both maps 5-3, open and closed. So no real sign there for Guard of Istiniar. Wow, it's interesting. Guard of Istiniar actually lost um 4 rounds as Saracens against Vegas on the open map,
Hmm.
Frosty Battle. The open map not looking as strong for them, but they absolutely demolished their opponents on the closed map. So Guard of Istiniar are probably going to be thinking that the closed map's their strength at the moment.
So Guards of Istiniar will probably do their best here, and then they'll flounder a little at Snowy Village. That's our prediction.
Yeah, perhaps. Interesting that Snowy Village is back actually because I mean Snowy Village it was taken out for WNL. We didn't actually see it played at all, and it's a weird map. It's generally a bit slower than the other maps, but with the new rule set, it should be okay anyway. I mean, like the sort of faster rounds on the Force Flag. But Snowy Village, it's so open. It's just a big, huge open space, and there's not really many maps like that in the WNL at all. There weren't any.
Oh, thank God. I don't know if you've been following Warband NA, but they have some open
They have,
maps that are really, really open. Have you
yeah, but
seen it?
they play planes, don't they? So I mean,
Yes,
that's
you
going to be
guys
open
don't
there.
have those maps in your.
What do you think? Do you like the open maps, man?
It's a toss up, you know, because as the cameraman, it's hard to film. Okay, the action is everywhere. However,
Yeah.
I've heard arguments from players saying that they believe maps like open planes and random planes are the fairest maps because it's all about individual skill. So, I don't know. I can kind of get behind that mentality, but at the same time,
Well, all the maps are going to be fair, aren't they? Because they're just it's you're not getting advantage against your team, be it on a closed map or an open map. But
well, I mean, what I'm
I think
saying
the
is
reason
it dilutes the tactical advantage of holding positions, as there is basically none on such an open field. So therefore, it really is about teams working together, and I can really dig that. But ultimately, they end up turning into all cab fights, though. So you know,
yeah,
I question, I question them. So they're not in the rotation here, though.
I feel like faction balance gets a bit shaky on like the really open maps as well.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I noticed a lot of sweeps depending on faction.
Yeah, which is a
People
little bit of
with
a
the
shame.
Chargers versus the
Sort of
weaker
Nord
horses.
horses and stuff, yeah. But
It's a point of debate if you guys ever want to add it to the rotation.
On Snow Village, it's going to be Nords versus Rhodoc, so I think that should be fairly even. I mean, there's not both of them are sort of not that great on open maps. Nords might have a bit of an advantage because they cover kind of faster, but it should be a quite even matchup anyway, I think.
Well, very excited about this match. Seeing how the Europeans do it, because I've been watching how the Americans do it, and I wonder how different it is.
Yeah, I'm pumped. They're taking a little bit of time here to get going with this.
They're getting
Just
warmed
wondering
up.
what's up with that. Yeah, it's fair enough. Reminder for those of you just joined the stream, you can tweet me at Captain Lust. It's on the screen there. Hashtag ECS 2013. We'll see your tweet. Maybe talk about it, answer any of your questions.
Well,
Join
actually,
in.
I have a few questions about this. This is a
Go ahead.
6-week tournament, right? A short one.
6 weeks, yeah. Short one.
Very. A
That's
brief.
not a question. That's not a question, man.
No,
That's a
no,
statement.
but it has. I'm getting to it. Now,
Go ahead.
it has a bracket stage that we're working up to where 8 teams will be competing, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
From each group, there's 4 groups of 4, 2 teams going through from each group, and it's going to be yeah, pure knockout for the final 8.
I'm curious, like, how is this different from like WNL 2 or something? Why is this the tournament that's going on here?
Well, instead of a league tournament, why have they gone for this?
Yes.
I think perhaps for a little bit of a change. And the thing is, with the WNL, it's like it's great and it gets really good around like week 7 and week 8, and it's like you can who can still win and like there's lots of teams still in the running and everything gets very close, especially with the last WNL because Renegades beat the favorite Tapas Europae after everything out of whack and nobody knew what was going to happen. But then towards the end of the tournament, it starts becoming set in stone. Set in stone, like there's lots of teams which can no longer win, and they can't really achieve anything. It was only there was a sort of win or come in another position in
The
WNL. There was no sort of
concrete starts drying.
yeah. Whereas like when you have a tournament like this, you're either in the tournament and you can win, or you're out of the tournament. And so it's like the only teams left in the tournament are always going to be like they always have a possibility to win. You don't have sort of matches being played like in sort of halfway down the league where it's like nothing really to play for anymore. And so the hype kind of stays. The hype gets pumped to the end. Really, the
I
climax
like that. I
comes
like
with
that.
the
The
finals.
intensity mounts, and
Yeah,
it's
so
way
that's
more
kind of
cutthroat.
exactly.
But you get cut right out of the tournament if you lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It becomes a bit more hype like that. I think it should be going pretty well. It's just started off. We're in week 2 here. I didn't get any streams going for week 1. I was very busy last week, but hopefully we'll get some
Other
streams going
community
every.
members stepped up though, and there are streams
Yeah,
available.
we got quite a few streams going last week. Yeah, there's
If
quite
you
a few.
check out the ECS forum and the live stream
Definitely,
thread,
which
you
you should
can
definitely
see the
should do as
previous
well. Yeah,
fights.
do so. Um, but yeah, hopefully we get some streams going every week. I would like to at least, and hopefully stream the final
Yes.
once it gets there. If we get the rights, the broadcasting rights for that. I know how that works. Are we going to be live now?
Permission.
I think we're live now, by the way.
Oh my goodness, we're live.
Yeah, at long last. Let's get going.
We are gonna jump.
Oh, not
right
live, not live,
into
not
it.
live, not live. No, Hero said not live.
Oh,
I think
not
we're
live.
not live.
Don't
Anticlimax,
tease me like that
guys.
last. My heart
I think
can't
we were
take
gonna be. It was gonna be live, but then Heroes had a problem, so we'll just have to wait for a bit more.
That is perfectly fine. They're getting our hopes of people. Like a roller coaster.
Someone just said Sarlust, but I think they mean like. Actually Turkish. I don't know what he means.
I thought you spoke the language.
Yeah, but it's SA. I don't know. That's not a word.
Oh.
It might be like means like salam or something like that. Like it's hi. Okay. Well, I think we're live then now. Here we go. IG spawned in. Crazy Boy, Nedsap, Bolglir, Wezik, Kekin, Harmon, Typhon and Damu Corey up against Heroes, Alexander, Max, Vernon, Montoya, Denor, Dreon, Zoxel, and Shock. Guard of Istiniar starting off as Swadia. Spawning up, I don't know what you call the spawns here, I guess. The cabbage spawn.
The Cabbage Patch area.
Yeah, the cabbage patch area. Rodox Heroes spawning over on the other side. They've gone to that kind of alleyway where everyone sort of goes on this map. Quite a common move. They're just kind of hanging around there, hiding behind that little wall area. There was a delay on the stream as well. Was it 30-second delay we got going on this?
Yes, we do. We're in there. We are in the game.
So there should be no ghosting.
We don't want
possible.
people ghosting, yes. No BS advantages here, folk. You gotta earn it on the battlefield.
Interesting the class setups as well. Both teams gone for 1 cav. Fairly standard on a map like this. You can go for 2, but it's sort of it's quite a lot of investment when if you have a 1 cav playing really well, they can kind of do the work of 2. Yeah, quite a normal move for them to both go for 1 cav here.
A lot of pressure on that single player, though.
We've got an extra crossbowman for Heroes. They're taking 3 instead of 2, like IG have done. So IG got the extra infantryman 5 against 4. I think the logic there is perhaps that Heroes thinking that Rolex can do a little bit more work in the melee fight, so take the extra bit of firepower. Having that extra crossbowman will help as well, I think. Although, will it help that much? I mean, you got the narrow streets. It's not like they can cover really many more angles. It's just more about
if they
the
get a
damage
lucky
output.
pot shot here, but unfortunately the master spawned, so
But they can't really do extra crossfire work. It's just the extra damage output they can put out. So I mean, it's a tricky one to call. Flag spawns in the vicinity of IG, and what they've done is they've got that siphon up on that ladder, trying to stop them from coming in from that. Because they've got that little.
vanguard for IG here.
There's that narrow little alleyway, and you really don't want them coming in sort of through that alleyway because they're going to get a big overview of the thing, which is going to be a big issue, a big overview of the flag.
IG Duke is claiming a little flag time, but now Heroes are moving up. Oh my goodness.
Duke's actually his rank, his name is Kekken, yeah, but they're going to move it on Siphon, who's going to try and hold this alleyway. He's just going to back off, and he's going to be pretty okay for now. He's slowed them down a lot by
Heroes seem a
IG
little
raising that
split
flag.
here.
They are, but they really need to get that top position. They've driven forward and have given Max some freedom to shoot up there. But I just still have Bargler on the opposite side who's able to counter fire against Max, and that's going to prevent them from getting a big fire on them. Okay, well we got IG Axis basically dominating these fights now, and they've taken a huge lead against Heroes here. I've just realised I've not got kill messages on, so I've been missing a lot of the action.
Oh, yes. Quite a bit has happened. Unfortunately, Heroes
Yeah, they've
got
really
split
got
on the ladder.
they've
It
got on
was
the dud end
evident
of
when they
this.
first started going up because they started walking up backwards because they had to face two different sides and they were getting injured.
Yeah. Max pulls a kill back, but I think IG gonna raise the flag. Oh, Deno gets another kill as well. And it's 3 heroes against 5 IGs now. The heroes just need to get to the flag really quickly. That's their issue because
IG's been raising that flag.
yeah,
the whole
Kekken's gonna raise the flag
time.
now. But heroes have done nice work there, getting those 2 kills at the end. It could have been a massive sort of whitewash steamroll there, but losing 3 players and heroes losing 5, it's gonna be not too much of a damage on the gold count for heroes here.
I commend Siphon for stopping Heroes. At least stalling their advance up those stairs. Because I think Heroes plan to go up the stairs, jump down on flag from that protected area. However,
Yeah.
they didn't get up there fast enough. And IG wrecked their back line that was going up
Yeah,
the
you're
stairs
right.
and split them up.
Siphon really slowed them down, and in the meantime, IG pretty much got the flag race anyway. So like the pressure was too much on heroes. They just couldn't quite manage it. Couldn't quite get to the position or get the kills. I think the flag spawn was quite favourable for IG there. Though.
It was
wouldn't,
indeed. I think Heroes should have gone the area they're now going. I think this is a good spot to attack from. They were far too exposed on those stairs.
I agree, but it's also difficult because I mean IG can get the high ground up there. They got quite a bit of a surround, and if you don't have those stairs, then what you're going to end up with is IG having the stairs and the sort of back wall and the gatehouse being able to fire from both angles onto the flag, and that's just too devastating, I think.
Yes, and furthermore, I think Heroes forced themselves due to their class selection to try to take a high ground to make use of their archers.
I think you're right. I think Heroes might be better off taking extra. Actually, Heroes taking extra cab now. They've put I think they put Alexander on a horse. I think it was Zoxel was on before. They've got Alexander on a horse now.
Heroes are tentatively scouting forward. It seems like they're putting.
So I think on the sort of on the flat ground fights, they're going to be a bit more sort of have a bit of an advantage now having these 2 cav. But 3 infantry against 5 is really it's a significant difference. It's going to be difficult for them to actually take those strong melee fights. They're going to have to rely on the cav to get actual kills, not just sort of bumps and damage.
If IG get a favorable spawn, it will be that much harder to push on them with that much infantry on their side.
Well, the thing is, all the flags on this map are on the ground, so I mean, no matter what, the cav are going to be able to do something.
Oh goodness, but the flag spawns in favor of Heroes this time.
Right in the gatehouse, yeah, and because IG pretty much stayed in their spawn, they've not really
IG's
got any map
positioning
control.
means little here.
Yeah.
Now Heroes can set themselves up.
But again, Heroes would probably rather have a few more inf here to sort of sit on this flag. It's hard to get a decent crossfire onto this flag.
IG are sending a small contingent on the side. trying to
IG
get
have already got
behind
Wezek.
Heroes.
They've got Wezek up on this sort of high area. He's actually backed off now. He's going to go around to the left. But they've got sort of a few players going around the flanks trying to get from either
Heroes are
angle. They're coming in
raising
directly
the
now.
flag a lot due to numbers,
They're coming
but now
in through the
crash
gatehouse
happens.
now. Max gets a kill on Corey, which takes down the IG cab. But at the same time, Nedsat gets a double kill, killing Vernal
Oh my
and
God.
Denor.
Heroes are throwing themselves to their death.
Yeah. Siphon
Holy
as well,
crap.
getting brutal kills here. Nedsat with a 3rd kill this round. He's just going around with
IG's
his all
spreading
pike.
out now, picking off the archers in the back, Montoya and Max.
They're really making good use of his all pike. I think Crazy Boy's there with his all pike as well. And that's just absolutely cutting up Heroes. You just don't have the melee coordination that IG do.
Wow.
Down to just 1 player now. Zoxel. Who killed himself. I think he went spec and then back. I think maybe you save gold by doing that or something. I probably don't.
What? He did that on purpose?
He went spec and then yeah, went back into the game.
That's
Perhaps it was
some
to
new
save his
meta
pro.
right there. I don't to save himself from dying?
Yeah, I don't know why he loses a kill as well. I don't know, maybe. Do you save gold by doing that? That might be like
he
a
could have
thing.
fumbled the keyboard, you know. We
I
don't
think
know
perhaps you don't save, perhaps you don't give them gold. Maybe that's the thing.
yeah, he denied him basically. Not just in Dota, but in Warband 2 we have denying mechanics.
That's interesting.
Well, Heroes got slaughtered. Quite honestly, that's IG came
They got
in, they
butchered.
swooped in, collapsed from 2 different angles. Horseman came in on time. It was beautiful.
And the heroes having 2 cav doesn't really do anything at all. So I'm concerned that they haven't changed that up. I mean, I would immediately just go heavy, heavy inf. Because they obviously got dominated in that melee battle. They're 3 against
Yes.
5,
They
5
got
inf right now.
destroyed. But I mean, think of
And
it. A cav
it
will
was
not
really
be
the
able
all
to do
pikes.
anything in such a corner.
I think it's when all pikes are getting lots of kills. I sort of feel like it's good work from the all piker, but it's more like the infantry coordination is just not there at all. Like they're not looking, they don't know where, they're not looking around each other. They're not sort of stopping these players from hitting their teammates. They're not sort of working as a decent unit. And Nedsat's probably just sat somewhere, just poking all of them in turn as they're all lifting up their blocks. They're a bit
It's also
concerning there.
noteworthy that the hero archers are not really getting any picks. They have 1 extra man dedicated to shooting, but they aren't really hitting their mark.
Well, they got 2 kills, which is a max. They'll probably keep Max there. Drop the other 2 archers, put them as inf.
I think heroes are plotting something here. They got a little infantry group pushing up a little.
Yeah, it looks like they're shifting a little bit. They not liking that flag fight which they've been taking at the moment. Denor looking very hungry for blood.
Yes.
I mean, look at the IG team right now. They've got a lot of mail armor, a lot of heavy helmets. Really hard for
Their advantages are
heroes to
mounted.
do with that. Yeah.
And now heroes are trying to push from the back alley and from the middle.
They're getting quite spread out. I think, again, the flag has spawned in sort of quite a good place for IG, but if heroes kind of get stuck in, they could do something.
Oh, beautiful
Wezzik takes down
shot on
Denor
Denner.
really early on. Yeah, it was really nice.
Alexander trying to get a cab to make up for it.
And it's just, heroes, like, why are you just saying, come at me? They're just ready for, like, heroes, whatever they can do.
Ooh,
Kieran is trying to take
retribution
down his
shot,
players.
however.
Okay, Shock takes down Bolger. Alexander gets a couch on Siphon as well. Heroes with a small advantage in this round. But again, IG not raising the flag this time. Wezzik and Nedsat, so it's 5 against 5 right now. Still close. Wezzik doing some nice work with that crossbow. I think Heroes need to find answers to that pretty soon. Get him into the melee fight. This also brings down Corey. It's 4-on-4 right now.
A lot of individual fights
Attention's got to turn to the flag fairly soon. Kicken takes down Montoya, and it's just 3 heroes left, and Drion is going to have a hard time fighting against Nedsat right now, because he's got not much health, and Nedsat's got a big load of armor.
Ooh,
Goes down
Nedsat
eventually.
gets him.
And just 2 heroes left now again. So they're grouped up, which is nice.
Oh,
but, yeah.
beautiful shot!
Wezzik finds space, just brings him down, and Shock is pretty much
Shock
done
is
for
in
here.
shock at the hero, at the IG coming right at him.
It's sort of the sign of a strong team when you get kind of losses on both sides. It breaks down to maybe 3-4 aside, or like 4 aside as it was here. And IG just had the coordination to take down all of the remaining hero spares without any losses. Looking a lot stronger than
I
heroes
think
right now.
heroes did better that round.
They did. They got 4 kills, I think, total. Which is very nice, but it was more sort of individual efforts and kind of quick moves. Once it sort of broke down and IG were able to behave in a coordinated manner, they just sort of dominated. And Wezzik was really great that round as well, always in the right position. I think he got 3 kills or so. Just in that round, which is really brutal, doing some great work.
Oh, I
with,
think heroes are immediately contesting the top.
Yeah, they've gone the different route this time, haven't they?
Yes, indeed. What is this called? A little tiny.
This
tiny
is sort of the little
alley?
alleyway, the little passage, I suppose. Bit tricky because they got Bolger and Wezzik looking over from the other side. Max snipes out Bolger though with a headshot, and that's
Ooh,
a
nice.
that's gonna. But Max is just sort of ducking behind these stairs.
Tight
trying to
alley
snipe out the IG
fighting.
players.
Hero archers
Yeah,
are helping Dre
Rafkin
on
and General
here.
getting stuck in. But I mean, look at Kekin right now. He's got a brigandine. He's being surrounded here. It does go down. That one doesn't make you invincible. Corey pulls a comeback in the meantime against Zoxel, taking
Heroes
Cab
have the
down
high
just
ground
to
and the advantage now.
Alexander. Siphon. Oh, what happened there? Did he drop? I don't know what happened
Questionable, we
there.
killed him.
Oh yeah, Siphon's dropped and he's
Hero Alexander attacking
That's
on
a-
his
that's a
own
free
here
kill
with
for heroes here.
Rafkin.
they've got
Hero
Harmon below the
Denor
stairs.
is realizing his allies, yeah. They're communicating with their team that, hey, there's a fight going on in the center.
Heroes are 7 against 4 right now, and it's really unfortunate for IG to lose Siphon there. Flag's still not. It's gonna come up soon. I feel like
IG are fighting an uphill battle, literally. They're
Yeah, I feel
trying
like Heroes have a
so
significant
hard to get
advantage
up
right
those
now.
stairs.
And they're in a really bad position. They kind of gonna get surrounded here at the moment. Crazy Boy's
Oh,
trying to
heroes are
go up, but he
ignoring
keeps
him and
dropping
going
down.
straight for the archer. I think this is the finish. They're putting a chokehold. They are
Flagging the
pressing
graveyard.
their foot
IG,
on their throat.
IG gonna make a run for it, but Netside gets kind of caught behind. He's gonna get takes down Alexander off his horse, but that is gonna catch them up into a melee fight right now, which is what we want to avoid. At the same time, though, that's the problem because it was like a 3-on-3 here, and Hero's not using the fact that they've got 7 players. Instead, taking this sort of 1-for-1 melee fight.
Oh my
Team
god.
kill by Crazy Boy, but in the meantime, IG got some decent kills going on. That's 3 heroes against 2 IG.
These 3 IG did a wonderful job.
Yeah, and it was a shame for Heroes to take that fight with sort of on even grounds when they could have just had a massive advantage there.
I do commend Heroes for their temporary save of Alexander. They came in immediately to help their bro. But the sheer numbers won out though.
Yeah, definitely. And they got a team kill. I think it was Denel went down by a team kill.
Wait, Wessex never died?
No, Wessex still around.
Oh, they must have. That is very odd. Heroes sent like 4 guys across the back, but only 1 man ended up meeting Wessex, and I'm thinking he died.
And
he failed
see
his
where is
assassination.
Hero's third player? Hero's third player is raising the flag right now, but
Oh, is that the right decision though? How high is
I don't
that
think so
flag?
because Drian goes down. Montoya's gonna go down immediately. He's lost his shield now.
Montoya's stalling. No, he's done.
And
Where
that
is
was
the
2-1.
flag?
It's not gonna go up, man. They're gonna get there in time, I think.
Will they? Oh,
They will do.
Shock!
They will do.
Heroes put their eggs in the wrong basket. I think.
Shock is making them raise their shields, which is good.
Oh, I don't think he'll have
But
enough time.
Wes is gonna try and snipe him at the same time. No, I think they're gonna get there.
Oh,
Yeah,
if he'd
see?
only given them proper archer support, this wouldn't have happened.
This is a really, really bad move from
He just
Heroes
needs to
here.
survive, though. He
Oh,
just.
oh,
Oh, my god!
What
What happened here?
Goes down with 3 seconds left.
A throw! This was a complete
the-
throw!
It's a total throw, yes. Was it 7-on-3? It was or something crazy like that.
Complete and utter throw!
Absolute mess. We're not looking good there for Heroes. We are going to go into a break right now.
We are
Score
going to
is
break while these guys contemplate what just occurred there. As we do too, because we are left pondering what in the world.
Score is 4-0 to IG. And yeah, worrying displays from Heroes there, I think. Really not looking great.
Errors compounded upon errors. I mean, I thought it was over at their initial flub up. Like, they charged the 3 IG players without backup, and they didn't send enough people to assassinate Wessex. So, that was their first error. But then afterwards, to continue splitting up their forces like that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Especially, Wessex was an archer, right?
You just think, like, when it's 7-on-3, just, like, no matter what they do, if you fight them with all 7 players, it's going to be really, like, hard for them. Just make sure all 7 players are together fighting at the same time. That's all you have to do when it's 7-on-3. It's worrying that they didn't sort of think that and didn't get that going.
Different objectives in each player's minds here. Wessex going for the flag while his teammates are going for kills. That archer support would have been crucial against those 2 men.
Yeah, you're right. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And, going to be a swap side now. IG going to be going as Rodox.
Maybe Heroes can get it together here.
Heroes be Swadia. I'm not feeling optimistic, to be honest, because I feel like Swadia is a harder faction to play on this map. And at the same time, I just feel like Heroes is not looking tactically very on the ball.
Yes.
We've seen this before, like in the WNL match stream, and they kind of.
I think I'm remembering these guys a little. I don't
They're
think
the
I ever
reckless
remember
ones.
commending
They're the ones who
them
just do like.
exactly
They're the ones who
for-
just do crazy stuff. I mean, when they really played well is when like they had like Rafkin and Denor, or like Alexander just doing crazy stuff and getting a bunch of kills. They have good individual skill and they can go berserker, but. I mean, there's nothing simpler than just keeping 7 players together.
Yes, but the teamwork's not there.
There's nothing simpler than just saying, well, these 7 players should just be at the same place, like at the very least. And they just didn't manage that.
They have individual prowess, but a lack of team discipline.
Your player advantage means nothing if you're gonna fight like sort of in small
Yes.
groups. I don't know if IG's gonna have sub. I think gonna come in for Siphon. I don't know what's happened there.
Well, let's not take
So-
away from IG from that, though. There was quite a bit of throwing from Heroes, but
But they
for
IG
four
played really
men
well.
to come back in those situations.
IG just looked as you'd expect IG to look. I think. I mean, they're just solid, coordinated, kind of how IG always are. And it was a great display. I think they did really well. We are live again now. The sides have changed.
We are returning. Okie dokie. Sides have switched. Oh, wait, I haven't done that. But I
The
will.
heroes. Shot
Yes.
Griffin, Alexander, Drion, Montoya, Zoxel, Denor, and Max. I think Griffin has just come in there. I think Griffin wasn't playing before. I want to say. Up against IG Nedsat, Rempika, Tomi has just come in to replace Siphon. Harmon, Kekin, Wezik, and Corey. IG with the same setup. They're quite happy to continue with that.
Heroes adding an archer because they believe they have a more favorable position to arch from, but IG
Yeah, Heroes-
aren't letting them get in the positions they need to get to.
Heroes gone for sort of 4 archers, which is really heavy for a map like this. They've actually caught out Harmon sort of a bit away from his group here. He goes down quite needlessly. IG running up into the
Damn you, Corey is trying to get Max here.
IG running up into the passage. But the heroes are IG quite surrounded really. If they can spread out their archers and sort of guard the exits. Denor has gone way ahead of his teammates though, and he's really outnumbered here. Finds a bit of space. But Alexander loses his horse. Griffin goes down to Kekin, and Kekin actually takes down Denor as well. Yeah, I feel like the heroes' infantry got sort of way over-eager there.
I think they got
And
overeager.
Max
'cause-
takes out
oh,
his teammate and also falls down to Wezik shortly after.
Alexander's gonna get stabbed from behind. No.
Gets shot by Tomi, and it's sort of like they had an advantage. They had IG in a disadvantage, isn't it? Sort of a trouble position as well. They just didn't capitalize on it. Corey's got caught out now, and they might be able to take him down if they can sort of pin him. But Corey, you know, in the last player, actually, he was actually doing okay. He got one kill, and then Rempika came in and got his teammate down. But that's alright. IG's still gonna win the game. Corey might be a little bit peeved at Rempika there.
IG won that in record time.
Yeah, slammed them, and they pretty much just ran at them as well.
That's smart though, because Heroes is banking on a lot of archers.
Yeah, they
Especially
wanted to break
since
down.
they can claim that center alleyway that has quite
Exactly.
a good vantage point.
Especially
IG
since it's
recognize
crossbows.
that.
Like with crossbows, you really don't want to give any kind of time because, like, over a long period of time, crossbows they can sort of get those little cheap shots, wear you down.
I
Whereas
commend
if you get straight into
IG
their faces, they can't reload, they can't break out and do anything.
for recognizing the advantage that side gives to archers and preventing them from using it.
Yeah, definitely the right
speed.
move. Tommy's taking a little hit here early on the round. I think he's been shot by one of the heroes' crossbowmen.
Yes, he's
Likewise,
sitting at half
Alexander's
health.
taking a.
Oh, there's
Alexander's
actually
taking
a
sort of
separate
hit
horse
as well.
fight going on.
Yeah,
Heroes
Alexander
are trying to
to.
catch out Corey.
Yeah, Corey's just going to try and lead them back into his teammates' crossbow fire though, and
Unsuccessful catch there.
yeah, and actually, heroes need to watch out because they're going to get fired at from a few different angles here.
They're keeping.
They do,
They're keeping Tommy
they do
busy,
back
though.
off. They do back off. They don't feel very happy with that. Heroes a bit more set up in this passage area now.
They're looking much better here because they're actually in position.
Yeah,
They did
I
not
don't wanna lose that.
hesitate to take that.
At the same
area
time,
this
Wezik takes a little hit there, and so does Montoya. So these sort of crossbow fights, theoretically, Hero should be doing better here because they've got the extra firepower. They should be getting more of these little cheeky little hits and these little nicks that can wear down your opponent, which are helpful and they do help in a team fight. It's the difference between dying in one hit or dying in 2 hits.
I think IG though are sounding the
Yeah, but
bugle.
IG doing what they are. You're damn right there. Harmon takes a hit though, as he's trying to move forward. And I think Hero's done a decent job of wearing down IG this time. Flag spawns right now over where IG could have sort of camped it, but they're not going to. 2 Heroes players charging into a group of IG infantry there, a bit reckless. In the meantime, Griffin takes down Harmon, Alexander takes down Tomi, but Montoya gets a team kill on Zoxel as well. 7 against 6 in favor of Heroes, and this is a chance for them to win around here.
IG
IG gonna move straight onto that flag, and Heroes just gotta start running now because Heroes are a long way. Heroes have grouped up, which is good, but They grouped up so far back, and it's going to give IG a long time to get that flag up and put all the pressure on Heroes to stay on that flag throughout this whole fight, this upcoming fight. Alexander and Zox are going to have to, oh, actually Zox was down, but Alexander's going to have to do a lot of work here as Cav, find the space, maneuver in this graveyard, which is a little bit tighter. You can see IG, Ned's up there, waiting in the corner, ready to pounce on the Heroes players as they come in. IG interesting not raising the flag just yet. There's not much time left for Heroes. They've raised it up enough that the pressure's on Heroes to end this round.
I think they see the fruitlessness in it. Unless they get kills here,
but
flag raising won't matter.
they've got it up a little bit now, and it's 5-on-5. Corey doing some nice work there. Ned Sat and Kekken getting kills as well. And Heroes is kind of crumbling as they move into this area. Crazy Boy gets a team kill, which is perhaps a beacon of lights for Heroes. And Alexander takes down Ned Sat too, but Crazy Boy makes up for it. So Ned Sat gets another kill before he died. And it's Alexander left now against 3 IG players.
Were buried as soon as they walked in that graveyard.
Yeah, IG had a great setup on it. I feel like Hero should have tried to get there a bit earlier before IG had the chance to get set up as well as they did. Corey just chasing down Alexander now. Want to try and get that kill, stop that goal from coming in, and
nice couch.
Corey's done that a million times. He knows what he's doing. I don't know what Alexander was hoping to get from that, but his lancing was far too late there.
Might as well have joined Spectator.
Yeah.
That's a thing now, apparently.
I don't know, maybe it must, I feel like, do you not lose money though if you do that, if you suicide? Like you lose extra money?
I think so, I would, yeah. But
interesting, we should check that out. Maybe someone can tweet me, tell me what the advantage of joining Spec is.
I love that the IG, the brunt of their infantry force, after fighting on the stairs, just retreated back to that flag.
It was a good move.
They didn't continue pressing the fight. It shows the sort of
discipline they have as well, because Heroes, I don't feel like they could sort of get their players to do that. I feel like they could just say retreat and they would just do it without attacking or whatever. General's not that kind of player, you know?
Wow, unfortunately, Heroes Max is sitting at negative. Not a good sign.
Yeah. There's Montoya, unfortunately. Their crossbows not quite getting the shots that they're hoping for. And IG really starting to run away with this now as well.
Yes, indeed.
Remember, guys, we have another game coming up after this. It's going to be Renegades versus Saracens after this game. It's going to start at 7:30 GMT, 19:30. And we're expecting these games might overlap a little bit, but with IG going like this, I feel like not particularly likely.
Maybe Heroes understands the time constraints, and that's why they're playing like this.
There is literally no point of playing for round difference in this format. Round difference doesn't affect anything.
I like that. No keeping track of score. It's just winner and a loser.
I much prefer that myself, I gotta say. Rimpico gets the first kill this round. This is bad.
That is the core of the IG infantry on just 2 men. Meanwhile, Harmon's surviving for quite a while. Oh my god, doing work!
Yeah, Hero's kind of crumbling right now. They just sent a few players a bit too early and just kind of melted. Zoxel pulls a kill back against Kekken. It was the leading kill scorer for IG up until this point. But Wezik, Rempika, rolling in the kills. IG, business as usual.
Oh, this is like a terror squad. What was it? The name for those squads? Kill squads?
Death squads.
Death squads. That's yes. That's
is that it? I have no idea. I have no idea.
You know, like the Philippines. I'm thinking back during their purges, like death squads, kill squads. Whatever it is, IG's got them.
My Southeast Asian history is appalling. I gotta say. I apologize.
Yes. Whatever it is, they're murdering them.
Yeah. Absolutely
completely murdering them. That IG infantry group is scary.
I feel like Wezik's been really solid as well throughout this whole map, especially in the last set. But even here, he's just looked really good. Always in the right kind of position, getting kills. Looking like a really good player. He's a long-term veteran of IG now.
IG are sweeping. Look at that nice armor they got. Oh, the infantry's feeling really, really confident here.
The IG infantry, yeah, right up. But then again, just backing off as well. Happy to do that.
Hero's still rocking all those archers. I will say this about the hero plan. It is too rigid. They are
Yeah.
not changing practically anything here.
And when you lose 3 rounds doing the same thing, we say this time and time again, don't do it for the 4th round. Like at the very least, change it for that last round. Do something different, anything. Go all cav. We love all cav. You a fan of all cav?
Oh god, no, it's so bad.
Like all cav has
it's
worked.
so hard to tell what the heck is happening with all those
All
horses.
cav has worked, so it has worked. It doesn't work that much, but it has worked many times.
My
Brutal
goodness.
tactic.
IG responding to this archer setup genius, like.
Firmly gets a snipe on Griffin, and well, it's just one of Hero's many archers. They won't be too displeased to lose Griffin there. Zoxel trying to joust with Corey, who has proved consistently that he can just crush any of these players in a cav on cav fight. I feel like that's a bit of a waste of time there.
I believe the worst part about this hero setup that they're doing, this relying on archers, is not that it's inefficient, but that IG know they're doing it. They're predictable.
Exactly. And the thing is, IG haven't changed anything. They didn't know a hero's going to take 4 archers, but they haven't changed anything because it's just been working for them. They're doing the same thing. They're adapting the way they play, or well, they're not even needing to adapt it. But I mean, you know, their way of play is adaptable enough that it doesn't really
Yes, it is
doesn't
the
really matter
counter
for them. Like
to this archer
whatever heroes are throwing at them.
Crazy Boy, IG Crazy
so far,
Boy's
they chose to
caught
deal
out
with.
though. Yes, unfortunately, Crazy Boy stepped
Goes
out
into
far too
general.
much. Oh wait, did he do it on purpose? No, maybe
Slow them
not.
down? No, I don't think
Let me
so.
not give him that
Wow.
much credit. I think he was just caught out. The man is not a brilliant tactician in disguise. He was just being dumb. Or too bold. Too bold, I'll say. Let me not insult the players. I'm sorry.
And IG wants to go on the flag, sort of near their spawn. Nets that set up, ready to take down player. Ooh,
Hero
Deno goes-
Alexander coming in from behind pretty well, but no good
Yeah,
couches.
take on Tommy. Demo goes down, but it was nice of Demo. He sort of spotted Nedsat and sort of quickly flicked his shield to block that javelin. That was a little nice move from Demo, just showing a little bit of individual awareness. But I feel like it's not looking good for. Well, actually, Shocker's taking down Rempika here right now, and Hero's actually with the player advantage.
Oh, beautiful!
Harmon
Oh my
brings
god!
it back with 2.
Harmon surgical with that thing.
Yeah, with that pike, it's brutal. And he's actually gotten 2 kills with it in quick succession. Probably gonna get a 3rd here
On
too.
Horseman, no less.
No. Harmon is Oh no, he killed Horseman.
Yes, he killed 2 horsemen.
Yeah. Like once again, Hero's got a bit of a player advantage there and just threw it away. Like once it breaks down and like everything kind of slows down, which it sort of does in these many fights. Everything kind of breaks down into little fights. IG just able to coordinate better, able to deal with the situation a lot better than Heroes are. And it's a break once again. IG are going to be 8-0 up against Heroes right now, and it's like Heroes are just not going to do anything. Like they can, if they get a draw from here.
I would think they're too demoralized at this point. Because that's
I mean,
a
yeah.
sound ass whooping, dude.
If they get a draw from here, they can get to a sort of tie-break situation, but it's I'm not optimistic for them.
IG are really impressing me here, honestly.
The one consolation they have is that they will not out of the tournament for losing this match.
No. They still have another fight, and they can still reach the bracket stages.
They'll fight the winner of the losers match. I believe, is that being played right now? I'm not sure. No, it's going to be played a little bit later on. It will start in about 10 minutes. We're not streaming that actually. But the result of that will be up on the Tailwars forum, so make sure you check it out in the European Championship Series section. Next map's going to be Snow Village, Nords versus Rodox. I'm feeling more.
IG have to just win a single round in order to secure the victory?
Yes, or get a draw round even. That even works.
Wow, that is insane amount of pressure.
I'm more optimistic for Heroes on. I feel like Heroes. I mean, they probably won't play out the whole map because Gardasil are probably going to win the first round. Let's face it. But I feel like Heroes, if they did play this whole map, Heroes will get a round or 2. Because I think they have good strength in their cav. They got Rafkin coming in now. They're actually warming up with 5 cav. I don't think they'll take 5 cav, but if they did, it'd be a sort of an impressively reckless move.
Hmm.
Snowy Village. Make sure you get that up on the mini-map.
Oh, yes, I certainly will. But, heroes are not showing an exemplary performance here.
Hero's going to be starting off as Nords on Snowy Village. God of Istiniar starting off as Rodox. We said before as well, I feel like Nords have a slight advantage on this map. The Cav are a little bit. I mean, they don't have war horses, but they do have better athletic skill. They got the Jav Cav situation going on, which is always useful. That being free javelins for the cavalry. You can also drop for the infantrymen, which is useful as well.
Standard strat. In North
So we got
America
tweet.
as well.
Do we have a
Oh,
tweet?
yes, tweets! Sing to
We
us,
got a
lovely
tweet.
songbird.
We have a prediction from Dasby going in as saying 10-6 for IG. The prediction. Well, that's probably way off already. I think that was made before the match started.
Oh no, we ignored a tweet. I am so
Again,
sorry.
saying 10-6, like, if you're doing a prediction, there's not really much point doing a prediction above 9. Because, I mean, the match is kind of redundant after a team reaches 9 rounds. Just saying, unfortunately.
Well, I
Round
mean, it
difference.
matters in a format where rounds matter, but
But in this format, they happen not to. But yeah. In any case, I feel like it's unlikely that Hero's going to get 6 rounds from this map, to be honest.
well, I have a question. If the rounds don't matter as much for the end games, if you know, because of it's just a win or a loss, shouldn't the format for the maps be a little adjusted?
More sense.
Because then the second map isn't really as important.
Well, no, I disagree. Well, it's like think about it this way, like
Like if a team is stronger on a closed map, for instance, and it's played first, it has a way bigger determining factor in.
no, but it doesn't though, because like say if they were really strong on a closed map and really weak on an open map, like say if they're gonna win 8-0 on the closed map and lose 8-0 on the open map, it's still gonna end 8-8, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but that demoralization factor, my friend, that
It's only
getting in the player's head.
it's only the morale factor, but I mean you just gotta sort of shake that off and say, well, I don't know, that's just tough luck, I guess.
Or
I mean,
it could
there's
just very well be that the way this played out makes it seem that way, you know.
yeah, I mean, there's no unfairness to it. It's only the sort of morale factor. But I mean, I would basically just discount that and say, well, you just got to deal with that. I mean, you know, there's always the spawn, which spawn you're going to do first. It's a pretty fair setup. It's not really like, I don't know. There's no advantage to being good on a closed or an open map in any case. Like if I mean if heroes say if it was the open map and heroes win 7-1 on the open map, and the open map was first, right?
Yeah.
And they're still going to lose 8-0 on the closed map, and still going to lose the match 9-7.
I see. I know. I just wondering if, you know,
If round
has there
difference
been talks
I
of
don't know.
different types of formats, or is this just the standard way
Yeah,
these tournaments go?
there have been
Even in
different types of
Warband
formats.
NA, this is how matches are played.
I mean, it's only the morale thing. I mean, it's not actually unfair at all. So they just got to deal with that, I guess.
Well, let me not try to fix what ain't.
Wait, are we live? We're live, I'm
I
afraid.
haven't seen the team say that they are.
Yeah, we're live. We gotta get in the game, dude.
Oh. Well, I suppose we do. It is live, folk. We will be going.
I
to
just spawned
Snowy
in.
Village.
Yeah, it's like a minute. We missed like a minute of game. It's all right. Nothing's happened. No one's lost any health.
Seems like
Here.
big old hill
I-
battle going on.
Yeah, this is Snowy Village. I just moved onto the big hill, which is the standard thing to do from that spawn.
This is an interesting one. I gotta
This
say,
is one
I
that-
like this hill tactic.
You know this map, right?
Vaguely.
This is one of the native maps, but I mean, it's not one of my favorites, I gotta say. I'm not sure the exact reason why it was reintroduced to map pool for the ECS,
It
but
looks rather epic,
it's kind of like it's big and stuff, but
but
it's
this
the hill.
hill, wow,
It's
it's
just
a
too
mountain.
big. It is too big, and it's kind of in a decent position for all the flags as well. It's kind of just a bit OP. I mean, you can approach it from different angles, and when you have 8 players, it's not too bad as well. We used to play like 10-player, 12-player matches, and you can kind of fill the hill.
Oh no, I have played a CTF on this map. Yes.
Yeah, and now that it's like 8 vs 8, you can't really cover the hill as well. So heroes gonna go for the attack actually, coming in from all angles. Max goes down straight away to Nedsat. Then we've got Denner and Vernon getting a bit outnumbered here. They're going to be suffering their fate as they get harassed by the IG Cav. Vernon goes down already. Denor has got no friends at all anywhere near him. Zoxel knocks down Liveram, but that's not going to be enough. Denor doing his best to fight this out, but he's really getting dominated here. In the meantime, Griffin is running to the flag. Hero's always this with this like sneaking to the flag tactic. Like Denor actually goes down in the meantime to Corey, but Corey loses his horse. I mean, the heroes think they're going to sort of raise the flag a bit. And like, are you going to kill the rest of the players and just say, oh, okay, we probably won now, and not realise that they haven't actually won or something?
It's over. The big battle's done.
One player isn't going to raise the flag that far, so Liveran's going there already. Heroes down to half players. Alexander goes down 2, and well, this is the end of the game because these 3 heroes players are not going to do anything here. And Griffin would have been better off with his teammates.
The map. I like the contrast of the players against the snow. I think it's very vivid looking.
Yeah, aesthetically, it's lovely.
Yeah. But
Griffin with his little toy bow against an army of IG players. Rafkin's still alive.
his
Rafkin's
toy bow. Oh, they're hitting
Rafkin
each other
his
though.
horse goes down. Go on, Griffin. You got this now. Dies. And that was a pretty underwhelming performance from Heroes. Unfortunately, it wasn't a particularly interesting match.
You can see the trail of bodies on the hill as well.
But well, that's going to be it from us for the time being. We will have the next match coming up in about half an hour. In the meantime, I think what we're going to do is simply put up the end screen, the post-game screen. Which is definitely not the same as the other screen with the text change. They're all different screens.
Yes, every single one is a different scene, folk.
Uniquely handcrafted. Do tweet in with your thoughts on the match and give us feedback on the stream as well. I'd like to interact with you a little bit.
I encourage you guys to tweet about how Heroes can get it together because very unfortunate.
Well, they have to face off against the winner of the Group D losers match.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us what you think of the new graphics and assets, and just tell us what you think about the stream as a whole. We'll be interested to hear.
Tell us how you like MBTV coming back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I
want to hear your thoughts.
I confuse the name.
This is not Warband NA. Warband NA is a great production, though.
Yes, it is.
See.
Anything that promotes the competitive warband scene of any nation is a wonderful thing. That's why what Lust here does is absolutely amazing.
Oh, wow. Please.
So,
Maybe blush.
yeah. Tweet your opinions and thoughts. Give Heroes some feedback because they can still make it to the bracket stage if they pull their stick together.
You're damn right
But
they can.
Guard of Istiniar, wow, like dominating. Amazing performance.
Yeah, they look really strong, and they're going to go to the knockout stage now. I don't know who they're going to face yet. I think it depends on... It's going to depend on the week. The 3 matches, the sort of winners and losers.
Wait, so they're not going
matches.
to... The next stream is a different group. Would the winner not fight the winner here, or no?
No, because... Well, if you think about it, like... Because all the winners of the winners matches, they're all going to be first place in the group. And so they're going to be fighting the second place of the other groups, which is going to be the winner. Which is going to be the winner of the winner losers.
So you get an advantage for finishing first. I see.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's
Well thought out tournament.
Well, it's fairly standard. I assume that's how it is. I'm not 100% sure. If it's not like that, it should be like that, basically. I don't think the seeds have been set out for that just yet. So it's not like they're going to be fighting the second place in group. Blah blah blah. They're just going to be fighting a second place, which is possibly going to be randomly seeded. We'll have to find out anyway. See if we can get a little bit of an interview going, perhaps. I feel like, I don't know if they're still playing. I guess they are. Oh, they are still playing. But I mean, realistically, the game has ended. The meaning is now null and void.
The results are in, and Heroes unfortunately lost.
Yeah, the news is in, and it's all famine and strike in the heroes camp.
Famine and strife.
Well, you know, famine is nothing. It's not always your fault, but it's not a good thing. You don't want famine.
No.
I feel like heroes is less famine. It's more sort of dissent and
Disorganized, honestly.
yeah, it's revolt.
Even in their last round, they had one man alone raising that flag futilely.
Just with this in futile.
Words.
That's what you would say.
Yes. Can you adjective futile? I don't even know English. Futilely, right? Someone tweet me the right word.
Futilely. I think that's right, but no one ever said it like ever.
Yeah, well, I will.
Yeah, that's alright. Futilely. This can be your little catchphrase.
No.
Remember, guys, in about half an hour, we're going to be having RNGD versus Saracens. I think it'll be a closer match. I think it'll be a more interesting one.
Hopefully, it'll be much closer than this, guys. Stay hyped for it, and we will see you then.
Wait, we're not going anywhere just yet.
Oh, okay. What? I ain't touched anything.
I'm trying to get someone in for an interview.
Oh,
In the
we're
meantime,
gonna get an interview going.
I hope so, yeah, because we've got a lot of time.
By all means, I want to hear the thoughts of Guardians of Istiniar.
I want to hear what their thoughts are about the tournament itself, really. I mean, it's like...
Oh,
match.
just as an FYI, Heroes secured a round. Go Heroes. Update that score lost.
Yeah, it means nothing though, doesn't it? Like,
It
it's
means
not,
the
no,
world
I'm not
update the
updating,
score.
no, the score is staying as 9-0 because that's the actual result of the match as far as I'm concerned. Like, anything beyond that's totally irrelevant.
The Heroes need something to get them a little optimism.
The score is 9-0, come on, like... This means nothing.
Open up those clouds, lust, and let some sunshine into the Heroes camp.
They gotta do it themselves. They gotta do what the Chinese do and fly planes through the clouds to stop it from raining. They don't always do that, they just did it in the Olympics. Didn't someone else do that? Like, I can't remember, like, some like Rockstar did that or something.
Open up clouds? A rock star?
No, they flew planes through the clouds to stop
To
it from
part
raining.
them?
Yeah.
Oh my
The Chinese
god, I thought man was playing God with medicine, but we're also
With medicine.
playing God with clouds.
I thought man was playing God with flint and stone.
Ever
And
since they
fire.
created fire,
Making
they've been
fire?
playing
What is
God.
this magic?
Ever since creating fire, man has been playing God.
And the wheel? What is that? Witchcraft.
Well, so we were trying to
Yeah, no,
get
the
cap-
Chinese did it before. They did it before the Olympic opening ceremony.
I might
They
look
just
that
do it
up.
like
That sounds
they
rather
just do
cool.
it like for a Saturday.
I like that idea that we can control nature in such a way.
Yeah, it's a nice thought. Right, is it nice or is it horrifying?
No, it's kind of nice.
Nice and not horrifying.
Not horrifying in the least. We've done so much things.
I
in
mean,
the
we're
world
already
that's
we're already messing with the weather.
Parting a
We've
few
got
clouds.
we got global warming going on. We're burning stuff up. Maybe there's a reason that sort of clouds are in
Yeah,
that
maybe
way.
we
It
do
could
need
be-
the clouds to prevent that. You're right.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be affecting like
but the
growth
folly
of
of
certain
man.
plants. It could affect the growth of fauna and nature. Then animals going to be affected because they have less food.
The Olympics are killing the polar bears.
I'm sensing that we're running out of things to talk about. And I think we should bring the stream out. I don't think we're gonna get into you because IG are stubbornly playing their match in futilely
Well,
playing.
no, they're futilely
I think it's a waste of time,
seeing it
personally.
through. I'm glad they're seeing.
I think congratulations to IG. They've done really well, and they are through to the knockout stage. I think they could do very well in this tournament. Actually,
With the performance like that, yes,
they're looking really good. Yeah.
they look awesome.
And then we're fighting a team 2 from some other group. I don't know which one. But it'll be interesting, and hopefully we'll stream it when it comes around. For the timing though, I think we're gonna take the stream down and be back in about 25 minutes for RNGD versus Saracens.
Don't go anywhere, guys. Keep raising
Wait,
them
wait, wait, wait,
dongers
wait, 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 wait.
in the Twitch chat.
You can go somewhere because it's not an hour break. You got 25 minutes.
Well,
You can
get a sandwich or something. Or some
get a
water.
sandwich. Make yourself water. Definitely drink water. It's important. If you're not had 8 glasses today, get like another sort of 7 Daniel or whatever.
And then sit your butt right back down and come back and watch.
Vitamins, minerals. Make sure you got some iron. Vitamin
B12.
C.
It's good for your wrists.
Vitamin B12 is really important. Yeah. And eat some blueberries. They're anti-carcinogenic.
Vitamins. Oh, I love it.
Get
Say
some
it one more time, Lust. Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Oh my god.
Don't. Well, yeah, fine. I know you say vitamins, but I mean it's just ridiculous. Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Anyway, yeah.
Whatever you need to.
I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the game. By some miracle, I hope you enjoyed the game.
I thought
And
it was interesting.
yeah, it was alright. But I feel like RNG vs Saracens is gonna be a lot better. So join us in about 20 minutes. And
MBTV will be back. No
yeah.
month hiatus this time.
all right, take care, guys. See you soon in a minute.